Hey there, Colleen Adrian, and today I'm going to just talk to you briefly about what you can use for a connected parenting approach. When they say something to you like, you're mean, when you maybe you set a limit, you won't let them do something, or they want to spend some time with you and you don't have time right now until later. Other similar things that kids say that this video would be relevant for, that's not fair, or I don't like you anymore, or, those kinds of things that they say when they uh, use labels or they lash out when you set a limit with them because you can't give them what they want right in that moment. So, what's going on for your child is that they're having a difficult feeling, like probably a painful feeling. They might be disappointed, angry, sad, anxious, or panicked if it's about spending some time with you. And somewhere along the way, they've picked up, they've learned to to either blame or use a label to cope with that difficult feeling. So, what I recommend is to do your best to really stay calm yourself and to not respond to their behavior, but to try to tune into their feelings and acknowledge the feeling that they're having. And this needs to be done with great empathy in your voice. So, it'll require that you are staying calm and regulated yourself and um, able to convey that deep caring and love and empathy in your voice. So one example for something that you might be able to say would be, it sounds like you're disappointed. It sounds like you're disappointed, or maybe they're feeling impatient or mad. Whatever you think they're feeling, it sounds like you're feeling really sad that I won't buy that for you, right? Or it sounds like you're feeling really angry because I can't go to the park with you right now, right? And again, with just, deep empathy, looking into their eyes, and see how they respond to that, okay? Another option would be if they want your time and attention and want to spend some time with you, but you don't have time right in this moment. Another option would be that instead of saying, no, I can't right now, you could try saying, I'd love to do that with you. I can hardly wait to spend some time with you, and I can do it in 5 minutes, right? So, and if your child has a hard time waiting and you have any ability to control how much time they have to wait. In other words, whatever you're doing isn't totally time sensitive. Try to keep that waiting time short at first. If your child has a lot of anxiety or they have a really hard time waiting, you can eventually start to lengthen the amount of time that they have to wait, and that builds their capacity to learn to wait and delay gratification. But if you can keep it short at first and they can have a positive experience with it, then it starts to build that foundation for them to trust that they can wait a little bit, and then they can, you can stretch it out and they can wait a little bit longer and wait a little bit longer. So these approaches work way, way better, in my opinion, than getting into a back and forth discussion with them, or even an argument about the truth of whether or not you're mean or whether it's fair, and so on, right? In those situations, you start having to either defend or justify why you're doing what you're doing. And then that whole discussion can go down a pathway that isn't very productive. So the beauty of this approach that I'm suggesting is that it not only can help reconnect, and it empathizes with how they're feeling and can meet their need for comfort at a time when they're having a difficult emotional experience. It also can really help them with their emotional self-awareness, right? They start to have some awareness of what feeling they're actually feeling, and learn a different way to cope with it. Oh, we can identify that, and then we can, figure out something we can do to soothe ourselves, right? And that is really brilliant learning for a lifetime skill. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for listening. I look forward to hearing any comments or questions below.